Welcome to Little Hearts for Jesus, where children will learn stories of the Bible, saints, moral stories, and many other wonderful things. Please like and click to subscribe.
Long ago, in the ancient city of Patara, a baby boy named Nicholas was born into a wealthy Christian family who loved God with all their hearts. His parents taught him every day to love God and care for others, just like Jesus did. As little Nicholas grew bigger and stronger, he watched the world around him with big, curious eyes, wondering how he could share the wonderful blessings God had given him with everyone he met. Imagine being a little kid back then, hearing stories from the Bible about helping friends in need. Wouldn't that make your heart feel all warm and excited inside? When Nicholas was still a young man full of dreams and energy, both his parents sadly died, leaving him a great big fortune of money and treasures. Instead of keeping all the money just for himself like some people might, Nicholas felt a gentle tug in his heart from God. He remembered Jesus' special words about helping the poor and sharing what we have. What would you do if you suddenly had more than enough toys and treats, while your friends had nothing at all? Would you hide it away, or find a way to make others smile too? One dark and quiet night, Nicholas heard about three sisters whose father had no money at all for their future. The girls were so poor that their father feared he would have to sell them into hard work just to help the family survive another day. Nicholas's kind heart broke right in two when he heard this sad news. He decided to act in secret, just like Jesus taught us to give without showing off or expecting any thanks back from anyone.
Under the cover of darkness, with only the twinkling stars watching, Nicholas crept quietly to the family's window and tossed a heavy bag filled with shiny gold coins right inside. The gold landed with a loud clink that echoed through the house, enough to save the oldest daughter and give the whole family hope again. The family woke up to this amazing miracle and praised God with happy songs and tears of joy. Nicholas slipped away, smiling from ear to ear, his heart feeling warm and full of wonderful joy because he knew he had helped without anyone seeing him. A few nights later, Nicholas returned with another big bag of gold just for the second daughter, making sure no one spotted him on his secret mission. On the third night, he came again with the last bag, but this time the father was waiting and watching carefully by the window. The man caught Nicholas gently and thanked him with happy tears streaming down his face. Nicholas only whispered softly with a big grin, "Give thanks to God, not to me, because He is the one who gives us everything good."
News of these secret gifts spread like wildfire through the whole town, and people began to call Nicholas the kind giver wherever he went. Even when he tried his very best to stay hidden like a sneaky superhero, his generous heart kept shining bright for everyone to see. Have you ever tried to do something kind without anyone knowing, like sharing your favorite snack or picking up toys for a friend? How did it feel inside when you saw their happy faces later on?
As Nicholas grew older and wiser every year, the church chose him to become the Bishop of Myra, a leader who helped lots of people every single day. He wore simple clothes instead of fancy robes and used his important position to protect the weak and stand up for anyone who felt scared or alone. Sailors caught in terrible storms at sea prayed to Nicholas for help, and later they told exciting stories of how he appeared like an angel and calmed the giant waves with God's power. God used Nicholas's kindness in amazing ways that no one could have guessed.
Nicholas rescued children from danger, fed the hungry with delicious food from his own table, and spoke up loudly for those treated unfairly by mean people. He never stopped giving, even when it cost him his own comfort or made him face scary situations. His amazing life showed everyone that real treasure is not kept locked away in a big chest, but shared with lots of love and giggles. Can you think of a time when sharing made you feel richer than having all the toys in the world?
After Nicholas died and went to be with Jesus in heaven, stories of his secret gifts traveled across the whole wide world on ships and by word of mouth. Over hundreds of years, people began to remember him each December by giving presents in his honor to children everywhere. Today we know him as Saint Nicholas, the saint whose kindness became the bright spark for our Christmas tradition of giving and making others happy with surprises. The church celebrates the feast of Saint Nicholas on December 6th, and he's known as the patron saint of children and sailors.
What small secret act of kindness could you do this week to make someone smile big? Maybe share a favorite toy with your brother or sister, write an encouraging note with colorful drawings, or help set the table without being asked even once. St. Nicholas shows us that every child of God can become a cheerful giver who spreads joy like confetti. This week, choose one special person to bless in secret and watch how happiness spreads all around like a happy ripple in a pond. Dear God, thank you so much for St. Nicholas and his loving, giving heart that makes us want to be just like him. Help us to give like he did, quietly without bragging, joyfully with big smiles, and only for your glory, so everyone sees how good you are. Make us generous children who shine your love everywhere we go, from school to home to the playground. Amen. And let's all try to be secret givers starting today.
Thank you for watching Little Hearts for Jesus. Remember to like, subscribe, and share these stories with your family and friends. God bless you.